So what if I told you government has a plan to fix inequality by potentially firing over 100,000 women and 70,000 men? Welcome to South Africa, where solving an injustice often means making a new one. Let's get into it.
Issues of vibrators.
To make sure that we leave no man unstoned.
Did I hear that correctly? Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Newsflash. I'm your host Emilio. Thanks for tuning in. According to a new analysis by the Solidarity Research Institute, the Employment Equity Amendment Act could see up to 181,000 South Africans lose their jobs, all to meet demographic quotas.
What?
That's right. Not because they're lazy, not because they're underperforming, because they're the wrong color or gender for now. 70,000 white men, 76,000 women in healthcare, and 65,000 female teachers, all at risk of being replaced. The act forces companies with over 50 employees to meet national race targets by August 2030, or else face fines of up to 10% of their total revenue.
What the hell?
That's right, not profit, revenue, just for hiring the wrong demographic. It's like the Department of Labor took a close look at our struggling economy and thought, you know what we need? Fewer teachers, fewer nurses, and of course, fewer taxpayers. Solidarity argues that the act doesn't just encourage transformation, it enforces a strict, centralized racial formula based on national demographics rather than regional realities. That means if you're in the Western Cape, which has a vastly different demographic profile, the same racial ratios used in Limpopo could be forced onto your local business. One size fits none.
We are fucked.
The Democratic Alliance is taking the act to court, calling it unconstitutional and discriminatory. Meanwhile, of course, the Labor Minister insists it's about fair representation and consultation. But if someone is being fired because of their race or gender, how exactly is that consultation? Let's just get real for a second. South Africa is already battling with over 50% youth unemployment, a shrinking middle class, and service collapse, among other things. And now, instead of fixing skill shortages or growing the job market, we're just shifting chairs on an already sinking ship and just enforcing quotas. So who exactly does this hurt? The women working in public healthcare who've spent years training just to be replaced by men for diversity points. The white men in skilled sectors like engineering, law, and teaching who pay the lion's share of taxes. And black South Africans who are told they can only get a job if someone else is fired first. This is not empowerment. This is race war with paperwork. We should absolutely tackle inequality, but not by burning the house down to rebuild it. True empowerment comes from building a bigger economy, better education, and fair opportunity, not from replacing one form of discrimination with another. South Africa doesn't need race quotas. It needs merit, opportunity, and jobs for all citizens.
When will they change?
While I have you here, please consider becoming a member on my channel. It goes a long way to supporting me and helping me to produce content for you guys. There's some exclusive perks if you become a member, so please go check that out on the join button below this video if you're watching on YouTube. If you're also watching on YouTube, please consider giving a super thanks or sasa thanks if you can't become a member. Once again, all donations go a long way to supporting this channel. And if you are watching this on X, Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok, then leave me a follow. Share the video far and wide, and don't forget to like the video as well. And hop on over to YouTube and give some YouTube love by giving me a subscribe on the channel. Also, don't forget to comment. What do you think about all this? Do you think South Africa needs this Employment Equity Act? Are you one of the people that might be affected by this? Let me know in the comment section below. And with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. Your Newsflash is in.
You're telling me for 40 years all I needed to do was put a little tape on it? Ain't no way. This is genius, if it works. Who all remembers these little tattoos that you put water on the back side of them? When you go to take them off, you scrub and you scrub and you scrub and they don't want to come off. Well, apparently you just take some tape, put over top of it, and they'll peel off. How many of y'all got kids and fight this battle every single time? We do. I seen this a while back and I just been waiting for my daughter to come home with some more of these tattoos to give it a try. Well, let's put one on. All right, stitch. You go right here, wet paper towel, hold her on there. I really hope this works because I don't need to be running around town with stitch on my hand. All right, there he is. I'm gonna go ahead and put one on my other hand. All right, stitch and stitch. Now let me find some tape. Now I'm gonna see how good it works on a fresh one. And I'm gonna let this one sit on there for a few hours, let it dry and get set in. Unfortunately, I thought we had some Scotch tape. I could not find it. The only thing I could find was duct tape. So gonna do it. All right, duct tape over the top of stitch. I really wish we had Scotch tape because this is not smart. Here we go. Stitch made it to the tape. There's just a little bit left. That works great for a fresh one. That's awesome. And it only hurt a little bit. Ow. All right, we'll be back. We'll let this one set up a little bit. We'll try it again. All right, I just got through pressure washing our sidewalks. You see, I got stuff all over me, and I was gonna jump in the shower, and I remembered Stitch. He's been on there 3 or 4 hours. Let's take some duct tape. No, I didn't run up to the store and buy any Scotch tape or packing tape. We're just gonna duct tape it. You know what they say. If you don't know, I ain't gonna tell you. All right, duct tape across Stitchy. Will it work? All right, here we go. Pull. There he is. Still a little bit left. Let's go again. No, that one got it. Boom. Put some tape to it. If it's with your kids, don't use duct tape. They'll never let you do it again. See y'all.